The CU Bus offensive line coach Phil Loldholt have a long-lost son in 2025 signee offensive tackle Carde Smith. I mean, I'll let you be the judge about this, but today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Carde Smith, what he is bringing to the Colorado Buffaloes, and part of this very impressive 14-person class. I believe he'll be an early enrollee as well, but let's go ahead and get into it, guys. 6'5", 290 pounds. Let's go ahead and run some of the tape here, and I think he's built in that same mold as Phil. All my guys know their assignments. Loldholt, let's go ahead and run it. He is a guy that is incredibly explosive for the tackle position. Look how quickly he gets out of his stance right there. He's a guy that has very quick feet for being 6'5", 290 pounds. He looks very light on his feet, and that's going to allow him to get to the second level with ease and to also drive guys back. I mean, he plays with some of that nasty that Phil Loldholt has definitely been targeting in this offensive line class, but because he is very agile for a right tackle, he's going to be able to pull. He's going to be able to get outside. He's going to be able to get to the second level rather well. And again, because of that quick feet, because of that agility, I think he's very well balanced. Like, he maintains balance throughout contact when defenders are trying to leverage their way into a more favorable position. He's able to bend and kind of contort towards dealing with that and then overpower the defender again. He's able to kind of gain his power back and drive that defender back or back into the ground, which is always nice to see. A lot of pancakes coming from Carde Smith, which you absolutely love to see. So he's pretty interesting because he has been wanted by a ton of great Power 5 programs throughout this year. He was also committed to USC alongside Buffs quarterback signee Julian Lewis, and made the flip alongside him, which is awesome to see. Of course, he was on Shannon and Ocho show in Thanksgiving, giving his commitment alongside some of the IMG players, which is great to see on Nightcap, that is. And what I think is going to be interesting, guys, to keep your eyes out for is how Carde Smith adds weight. Now, he's already heavier than our starting right tackle this year, Phillip Houston, who is a little bit undersized for the position. So the key for Carde Smith, in contrast to some of our other tackle prospects like Zach Owens, I know Peyton Kirkland has transferred out, Jay Gardenhire, who we're bringing in, right? These are guys that are huge, 330, 350 pounds, that need to lose some weight in order to probably gain some more agility, athleticism, quickness. Now, Carde Smith, he has the advantage to where he's going to be able to put on weight and I think not have to risk losing any of that, or not risk losing any of it, but rather he has the potential to gain even more because he's going to be adding weight the right way here at CU. So he's going to continue to stay really lean, and I can't wait to see what his body measurements look like a couple years in the strength and conditioning program with Coach Prime and what CU is really developing. We've seen a great improvement of guys, strength, size, speed, all of that while they've been out here. And I don't think Carde Smith is going to be any exception. So as you can see, 6'5", 290 pounds, coming over here from Williamson, Alabama. So it's nice that we're going south to get some of these offensive linemen out of the composite. So that takes all the recruiting sites together. He's the number 24 rated offensive tackle. And what I love is that he definitely profiles to be that starting right tackle eventually, opposite of Jordan Seaton, who's our left tackle. But I do think he has the athleticism. If you need him to swing over to the left side in emergency situations, I think that he could do it. But he has played, as you see on the tape, offensive line at the right tackle position. So he's going to be experienced at that already, which is great. And I think that he's going to be a guy that's going to be competing early on for starting snaps, at least how the room is looking right now. We'll see what we add in the transfer portal at the offensive line position. I'm hoping we bring in 4 or 5 guys, and a handful of those guys with legitimate starting experience. But right now the room is wide open, and he should be here in January ready to compete. And as we've seen for Jordan Seaton and Cash Cleveland, being an early enrollee in January is really, really helpful for getting an opportunity to play your true freshman season. So again, guys, I think Carde Smith is a wonderful addition to this Buffalo's high school class. You can see composite rated 4-star, and to be able to flip 2 players from USC, really want to give him credit. Phil Oldhold credit. And I thought I would read this here from 24/7. Just what Cooper Pentanga has to say about Carde Smith. He said, estimated at 6'5", 285 pounds, he appears to possess growth potential to add another 25 pounds to his frame at the collegiate level, as I've mentioned. Flashes good athleticism at the right tackle position, where he shows an ability to win consistently at the point of attack by utilizing his size and frame to overwhelm opposing defenders. Appears to exhibit some quick twitch explosiveness off the line of scrimmage while displaying some natural power and play strength to drive defenders off the ball consistently. Excels as a run blocker at this point of his trajectory, but will more than likely need a year or 2 of coaching to develop as a pass protector. Good player that possesses very little verified athletic context, but size and above average athleticism suggest he can eventually grow into a multi-year starter at the right tackle position at a Power 4 program. No doubt about it. I definitely see with his light feet, he's going to be able to handle those edge rushers, those speed edge rushers. Off the edge, much better than some of the guys that we've seen here at the right tackle position in the past. And I look forward to seeing what truly Phil Oldholt does with Jay Gardenhire, with Chauncey Gooden, and Carde Smith added to the fold. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. I mean, I really am looking forward to seeing what Carde Smith is going to do. Who does he remind you of? A little bit of Trent Williams, of course. You know, I think he moves very, very well. And I love the fact that we're bringing in athletic offensive linemen, not only at the offensive tackle position, but also I've mentioned in my video on Chauncey Gooden, this guy's an athletic freak, especially at the guard position. So see you down the line. We're going to have an athletic 5, a 5 that can get wide, that can run zone, that can run power with ease, that can pull, that can do a lot of interesting things that not all offensive linemen or offensive line groups are capable of doing. So I can't wait to see how this grows and develops over time. And it's going to help the run game. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Really do appreciate you as always. Like and subscribe as well. As always, y'all, go Buffs.